What is going on, guys? Achy here, and I am back bringing you another 2004 Escape progression video. In today's video, we are going to be doing the Legends quest. So I still need a couple skills done in order to do it. I need 50 Herblore and 50 crafting. So unfortunately, there is nobody selling cowhides right now, even at the ridiculous price they are at. So shout out to Index for discovering this method. I'm pretty sure it was Index, or at least that's where I seen it in his on his YouTube channel. So if you didn't know, there is a tanner upstairs in the crafting guild. You just go ahead, kill the cows, tan your hides, and then you can make them into hard leather bodies, drop them, and repeat. It isn't the fastest experience, but hey, it'll slowly get me towards 50 until I can find some hides to buy. And then we will work on Herblore. And then we can get started with that quest, and yeah, we will be finished every quest in the game right now, and that is pretty exciting. We did end up finding someone who was selling hides. I had a buy offer in at 300 each, and they posted their listing at like 200 or 220. So I think I'm just going to give them a little bit more anyway, because it's going to be pretty nice, you know, rather than farming them myself. I did also just buy 197 off someone else, so that's a little over 500 hides now. Like I was saying earlier, I do need 1,500. So I think I'm just going to go to Fowley and be banking them myself. I think it might end up being a little faster. Found another person selling hides. Another 300 here at 300 each, so it's 90k. It's kind of crazy for 300 cow hides, but we have enough now to get 50 crafting. Finally, so glad to be started with this. I was killing cows for quite a while before anyone was even selling the hides, and I was only able to buy a couple hundred at a time. So even though I only needed 1,500, it still took quite a while. But yeah, afterwards you have to tan them or turn them into hard leather. Oops. And then this part should be nice and fast. So we've gotten through just about 300 now. And since I'm spam clicking it so much, it's kind of hard to stop on the level. I keep just missing it. But we are coming in with 45 crafting. So getting to 50 crafting once you have the materials is not a problem at all. It's just a problem of getting the cowhides. But there we go. That was 45 crafting. So I ended up moving banks because there is still banks in the game that you can just one click. If it doesn't have a banker behind it, you will be able to just get right into the bank instead of having to right click. So, you know, save a little bit of time. We'll take it. I've also slowly been buying mithril arrow tips or arrowheads. I'm gonna do a little bit more fletching in another video here. I think it's just such fast experience, so getting those banked up over time will be nice. And there we go, that is 50 crafting, so we're well on our way. Now the big one is probably going to be Herblore. I think it's going to be quite a pain in the butt, but we did save up quite a few herbs from doing those easy clues, so hopefully it's enough to get us to 50. And yeah, let's get into it. So I'm just going to go ahead and ID whatever herbs I can ID. I'm not the highest herb level, so there's going to be some stacks that I don't think I can. But whatever herbs we do end up with, we'll go ahead and buy the secondaries and buy the vials of waters. The vials of waters? Why do I say stuff so weird sometimes? But anyway, we'll go buy all the secondaries and all the supplies we need instead of farming it. If there's no one selling them, we'll have to farm it a little bit. And yeah, just try and get 45. I thought it was 50 I needed, but I guess I only need 45. So it really shouldn't be that bad. I think actually I will have enough herbs. I think I'm just going to be lacking on the secondaries. Like I'll need like snape grass for the prayer potions and probably some limps for the strength and, you know, stuff like that. So it shouldn't be too bad of a grind once I have everything. But yeah, we are, I think, coming in with level 30 there. So we're already making some pretty good progress just off IDing them. So we did end up IDing everything that I was able to. There's still a couple stacks in there that I just don't have a high enough level yet. But for the herbs that we do have, I'm going to need about 2,000 vials. I think it's actually like 1,850. So yeah, here is our first 850 vials purchased. They're selling for like 220 each or something, so it's pretty crazy. But it's out of the way. We only need about 1,000 more and we can get started. Alright, so I'm going to be farming some hobgoblins. I'm sure you all remember these from free to play, but they are a good source of limps. And there is 2 snapgrass or snapegrass spawns on the island that you can pick up, and I'm going to need about 170 for the prayer potions. I did end up getting 170 rainers, or 167. It was around that number, so I mean, for killing level 2 men and farming clues, it was a pretty good way to farm up some herbs, honestly, so I'm pretty happy with that. And yeah, while I'm waiting for offers to come in, I'm gonna need limps, unicorn horns, snapegrass, red spider eggs, and I think that's everything, and we should be able to bang out 45 in no time. Alright, so we found another person selling vials of water, so that's pretty sick, not gonna lie. It's another 960 they have, which should be more than enough for all the herbs that we can even use at the moment. Not gonna lie, pretty expensive. It's gonna be 240k just for 1k vials of water, which is just super weird to think about. Like in old school, you would be buying these for like next to nothing. But yeah, happy to get them and happy to start on the herb grind. So next up, we are buying 200 spider eggs. I did forget my money, and if you notice there, I did forget to put a coin back in, so my placeholder was lost. I'm gonna have to oh man. Oh well, that's okay. Just happy to get some spider eggs here. We do still need a little bit of some other resources, but it is quite expensive, not gonna lie. Now we have some limps to buy here. They're going for about 1k each right now. The good thing about the spider eggs and the limps is there's actually a decent amount of people selling them, so should be able to get these fairly quick. But yeah, another 80k down. Next up, we need some unicorn horns. So at the start of the video, I had about 7.2 mil. I'm down to 6.2 mil. There is a few more clips where I bought secondaries, but I'm not going to include every single one, but I spent about 1.2 mil on supplies. So we are starting off with attack potions, and yeah, really it's not so bad once you have all the supplies. Getting the levels is going to be quite quick. It is a little bit slower because you have to add all the secondaries to the vials of water and make unfinished potions, and then you go ahead and add the last ingredient to make the potion. And since it's only 14 at a time, and you can only click on, you're adding one ingredient at a time, it is, a little bit of a pain, but it's not so bad. I think we'll get 45 pretty fast here. So yeah, we're going to be making about 300 attack potions, I think 230 strength potions, a little over 200 restores, and about 150 or 160 prayer potions, so that's going to be pretty handy. And then we do have 300 unicorn horns, which can be used for anti-poison, but I think I'm only going to make a few of those. I mean, I'll really only want to make them if I'm short on getting the requirement. And then we will go ahead and finish Legends. Should be able to boost us to 48, and then we can make super anti-poisons. I just think that'll be a little bit more beneficial rather than something I can just buy from the store for a couple hundred GP. But yeah, pretty excited to be getting this done, so I will be back once we have made our potions. Alright, so hell yeah guys, look at that. Big old stack of potions coming in. We got 400 attack, 250 strength, 160 prayers. I'm pretty happy with that. That should be pretty useful. 200 restores and 181 anti-poisons. So I'm at 47 Herblore, and I thought that I could squeeze out 48 if I made some more of those, but I started to realize that they don't give very much experience, and I was kind of just wasting them. So yeah, we have 155 unicorn horn dust left, which we are going to save till after Legends to make the super anti-poisons. We also have 630 vials left, so pretty decent little stack there. If we collect more herbs in the future, we'll have, you know, enough to make some potions anyway. And we have 5 stacks left of unidentified herbs. Now that I'm 47, I wonder if I can ID any of them. There is that stack of 87. I'm kind of thinking not. We'll just check real quick and then we will get into the quest. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I tried the one, but yeah, I can't do any of them. That's okay though. Let's get this quest started. Oh my. So I have started the quest. I'm about 15 minutes into it. Maybe a little bit longer actually. I'm 15 minutes into the guide, so we've got a decent little chunk done, and we are on our way to make the golden bowl, which we will need later on in the quest to, you know, pick up water and put out this different fires and grow some trees and some other crap. But I am retarded, guys. Oh my god, I forgot to get 50 smithing. I don't know how I forgot that. Like, I'm sitting here like, why is this not working? Then it just hits me. I'm like, dude, I'm only 41 smithing. My Jesus, man. Well, thankfully I did mine a decent amount of iron and whatnot, so I think we're gonna go get some rings of forging and bust out some smithing levels here, and then we can finally go finish this quest. Alright, so we are on the smithing grind. It's not as bad as I was expecting actually, because now that members is here, we can make bars in Shiloh Village. There is a little bit more of dialogue you have to go through, but I'm gonna need to make about 1500 iron bars to get 45 smithing, and then about 300 iron plates to get from 45 to 50. That's just the method I chose to do. I'm not sure what's really the most efficient for smithing. I've never been much of a smithing dude, but yeah, I already had the iron as well, so I didn't have to spend any money. And yeah, overall not too bad. I did get some rings of forging as well, so they will what is it, 140 iron bars at 100% success rate, so that's going to speed up the process as well and not burn through my iron ore. And we'll get a little bit of money back from selling the iron plates to Horvik in Varrock, but nothing crazy. But, you know, still something. It'll, you know, give you a little bit of return, and you get some smithing experience. That's always a bonus. Maybe I could have made like iron knives or something else to make a little bit of money, but just wanted to get it done fast, so this is just what I ended up doing. And yeah, the furnace is super close to the bank. There is dialogue when you're opening the bank, and then you do have to pay 20 GP to get in here. You have to talk to this guy, and he tells you that you have to pay 20 gold to get in, and then you can do your inventory. So yeah, overall not bad. We are coming in with 45 here, and then we are going to move to, I think Varrock is still the closest anvil to a bank. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but that is where I'm going to go make my plates. And then, finally guys, we are going to be completed every quest in game. Overall, not too bad. 1500 iron bars only took me like a couple hours at most. And yeah, making the plates is pretty chill. You can at least make 5 at a time. And I mean, it's close to the bank. So yeah, it really wasn't the end of the world. It does increase that total level a little bit too. I'm slowly creeping up the ranks. Gonna be falling behind though, because people are just insane. But there is 50 smithing, so not bad. Now we can finally go finish Legends. Hell yeah! Hell yeah, guys, we're here. We're finally done. Only like 2-3 hours. I mean, the quest wasn't actually that bad, but yeah, we are going to put our experience into Herblore. And it's kind of funny actually. I was like really excited to get this quest done, because on the old school wiki it shows that you would get 3 or 4 30k experience lamps. So I thought I was going to be able to get 120,000 experience. I was like, dude. But yeah, and that was an update they added later. So definitely not the case. But either way, that is Legends Guild quest complete. And we are 50 Herblore. Pretty excited with that. And yeah, now I guess we can go explore the guild a bit here. I can't remember everything that you can even get. Obviously, we want our Legends Cape. But yeah, let's take a look. Maybe there's something useful. What do we got in here? Steel arrows, attack potions, pies, and swordfish. So, I mean, not really anything. I mean, I guess maybe if you wanted to buy steel arrows uncontested, probably be a good spot. And the bank. Why is there like 5 bankers? That's kind of weird, but wouldn't you just need one? I don't. Okay. Fair enough, though. Alright, so this must be where we get our fancy-dancy Legends Cape. What else does he have? Oh, a couple things. So a maze key. I wonder what that's for. Dusty key. Oh, that's nice. And the shield right half is 750k. And there we go. We're going to pick up 3 capes. Look at that. Look at us, man. Hell yeah! Alright guys, for the next video I'm going to be grinding out some range levels, and then I'm going to try out some duo KBD. So yeah, just want to thank you all so much for watching the series and engaging with the videos and everything. It means a lot. And yeah, with that being said, I'm probably going to end the video here, and I will see you guys in the next one. So peace out!